Hey there, so I got this Smith's Pocket Pal X2 sharpener and survival tool. Got it at Walmart, so I thought I'd just do a quick review of it. I took the packaging apart with my Gerber dime that I did in the last review. I used the plastic packaging opener so I wouldn't rip the card up, so I could still do this review and show you what the card looks like. For those of you who don't want to fool with going to Walmart, I'll try to put a link to get one of these in the description. Otherwise, just look at Walmart. But anyway, it's got a compass on it. I checked it to make sure it worked. It's got a diamond sharpener. It's got a survival whistle. It's got a LED light. And I checked this out. I went in the bathroom with all the lights out, shut the door and everything, and turned this on. You know, it's pretty decent light. It's got a coarse and a fine sharpener. Of course, the diamond sharpener. It's got an emergency whistle, and it's got a, I'm not sure if this is a flint striker or a ferro rod, but anyway, I checked the sparker, and the sparker works really well. It doesn't really, I don't think this says, it says fire stick. Anyway, you put this in the one that's the carbide slot. You don't put it in the ceramic slot, you put it in the carbide slot. And it let off sparks really well. Now you'll notice that this is a thinner sparker, and when you put it through here, it's scraping on both sides. I don't know if you can see that or not. It scraped both sides with one strike, so you'll end up using your rod up twice as fast. So you might want to scrape it with something else, you know, just so that you make your sparker last longer. But anyway, I have another fire striker that I use. Anyway, but this all fits really nicely and it goes in with your knife kit, so I like that. I haven't used the diamond sharpener yet. I've used these, and on my Ontario knife here, I took a lot of metal off, and I still can't really shave my arm with it. And I wasn't sure, maybe, you know, how different knives have different angles on it. So I went ahead and I tried my seal pup, my SOG seal pup, and I shaved my arm with it. Then I ran it through the sharpener, and like I said, I haven't used the diamond one yet, but I ran it through the sharpener and then tried to shave my arm again, and it didn't work as well. So I'm not sure what angle these are at, but you know, this is like an emergency sharpen your knife emergency tool. And so I haven't tried any pocket knives on it, and after sharpening this knife, trying to sharpen this knife, I mean, I can feel the edge there, but it's not as sharp as it was. I could take the hair right off my arm before, and now it's harder to do it. And it's not, I mean, I'm not using a bare spot on my arm either, so I'll have to fool with it a little more and try the diamond sharpener out to see what happens. But different knives have different angles on the blade too, so you know, I haven't tried it on a kitchen knife, and I haven't tried it on this knife that I carry with me all the time. I did a review on this, by the way, if you're interested. It's a little bit heavy of a knife, but it's really sharp, and so I'm not going to run this through a sharpener until it gets dull, just because I don't want to risk screwing up my edge. So I'm probably going to just go out and find another sharpening system, but this is good for a survival kit. I mean, you could sharpen your knife in an emergency if it's dull, and I'll probably try out this diamond sharpener, and if it's really good, I'll leave something in the comments about it. But overall, it's nice and compact. It's a good tool. Got a fire sparker and compass and everything. It was like $14.97 at Walmart in the sporting goods section. So just letting you know, in case you were looking at one of these, depending on what kind of knife you have. I didn't really get this, you know, I took this through several times. It took a lot of metal off. I don't have it as sharp as I'd like it to be, and I think it actually dulled this knife a little bit. So I'll work with it a little bit more and see what happens. But it's a good little survival tool, because you got some way of putting an edge on your knife, and I don't know what kind of edge you have. So that's my opinion of it. I've had ceramic stick sharpeners that I liked much better. So I'll probably, it's like anything else with survival equipment. You find out what somebody else has said about it, and you test it out and see what works for you and what doesn't. Um, it didn't really sharpen the way I'd like it to. Anyhow, um, I like the other parts of this. So I probably have a dull knife somewhere that I'll check to see what happens with a completely dull blade and see if I can get a good edge on it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click the like and share and subscribe and all that if you're not already subscribed. And click the share button and leave comments if you want. I have comments set to moderate just because there are idiots out there, and I know you're not one of them. So feel free to leave comments, and I'll get around to approving them as I see the comments come in. So I can't check it every day. So if it's if you leave a comment and it doesn't get approved right away, don't get offended, because I'll get to it. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Quick follow-up. I used the diamond sharpener and I got my sharp edge back on my knife, so we're good. I like the diamond sharpener. So I guess if you have a really dull blade, you would use the coarse and then the ceramic. And for this knife, I'm just going to use the diamond blade, or the diamond sharpener. So there you have it. It works.